Hi everyone, Haley here from The Foiled Plan. One of the most asked questions I get is what I use to create or record audio for my videos. I started out with just using my iPhone and then using the audio that it recorded. And then one year Brady got me the blue Nessie mic, which really upped the quality of my voiceover content. But then it was tough because if I filmed any video that was on camera, so on camera audio, as well as voiceover footage, my audio would be drastically different with each clip. So I upgraded my phone microphone to an inexpensive lavalier mic from Amazon, which I have in my Amazon shop if you're interested. And it was definitely more even audio throughout my videos, which was nice. The Lav Mic that I bought had a super long cord, which I liked because I could set up my phone on a tripod on one end of the room, and then I could run the microphone cable along the floor underneath my craft desk and then up my pant leg through my shirt. It was great for a while, but eventually I'd get myself like tangled up trying to go around the room to collect supplies and whatnot. So when I upgraded my camera, I decided to upgrade my mic as well. It wasn't an inexpensive upgrade, but in my opinion, totally worth the investment. So I purchased the Rode Wireless Go 2. It's a completely wireless microphone, which is super compact and versatile. This sounds like an infomercial, but it's not. So this has a dual channel receiver and 2 transmitters, which means a couple of different things. So basically, a transmitter is something that wirelessly sends data and then the receiver collects that data or receives the information from the transmitter. So basically you talk into the transmitter and then the receiver is connected to the camera to attach that incoming audio to the video that you're recording. So right out of the box, you receive 2 transmitters, 1 receiver, 3 furry windshields, 3 USB-C to USB-A cables for charging, 1 TRS to TRS memory cable, which is what I use to connect my receiver to my camera, and then also 1 carrying pouch. Now the dual channel receiver part of things is sort of what elevates this mic to professional status, in my opinion. You have the ability to record audio in either merged or split modes. Dual means 2, so you have 2 audio channels to record simultaneously with this receiver. So if you're recording 2 people in split mode, you can have each person on their own audio recording, which can be helpful in post-production because if you need to edit sound, you can edit each person's audio recording separately. You may have one person that talks much quieter than the second person, or maybe you have someone like myself who speaks with a lot of sibilance or plosives in their recording. So sibilants are those hard S and hiss noises, which I have so many of those. And then plosives are those words that have P's, T's, K's, B's, D's, and G's. So really those hard sounds that forces sound to stop, those words. So it's super helpful to be able to record 2 different streams of audio, and then you can edit them separately to kind of bring them back to the same level so it's not distracting for the viewer or the listener. Another benefit to recording 2 separate streams of audio is that if one of them happens to cut out, stops recording for a couple seconds, or if you just have any sort of audio issues, you'll likely still have the content on the other channel or microphone that you can pull from as long as you were standing close enough to one another for it to pick up your audio. Now, let's say you want to record 2 people, but you just want the audio to record all together. That's called merged mode. And then your receiver will receive the audio from both mics and combine them into one single audio stream. You can easily switch between split and merged mode, and it's really easy to tell on the screen of the receiver which mode you're actually in. Now, let's talk about some key features. So first of all, it is compact. It weighs less than 32 grams, so it's tiny. The transmitters are omnidirectional, so that means that it'll receive audio from all directions. So you don't need to have the mic straight on, you don't have to talk directly into it or wherever it's placed. It'll pick up audio all around. It's wireless, and the crystal clear audio is good for up to 200 meters away within viewing distance. So if there's things in the way, then obviously that changes that. It also has a rechargeable lithium ion battery that has up to 7 hours of battery life. It does have onboard recording with 40 plus hours of internal memory, so you never really have to worry about audio dropouts or audio issues or anything like that, because even if it doesn't record on your camera, it will record and save on here. And then you can just plug it into your computer or whatever you're using, and you can pull the audio from that. It also has super flexible gain control, so you can adjust your levels quite easily. The 3.5 millimeter TRS analog output and USB-C and iOS output makes it universally compatible with cameras, mobile devices, and computers. So you can use it with pretty much everything. It also has a really convenient clip, so you can attach it to just about anything. In addition, there's also lots of great accessories that you can purchase, like the Lavalier Go, the Interview Go, and the Mag Clip Go. Let's talk about one of the most important things, which is the price point. So I personally paid $399 plus tax Canadian, because I'm from Ontario. I had originally actually bought it on Amazon, and then what was sent to me was an industrial pipe clothes rack. So I immediately contacted customer service. They refunded me. I got to keep the clothes rack, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. And then I decided I wanted to go to a legit Rode microphone dealer or seller. So I went to avshop.ca. So they're based out of Markham, Ontario. I definitely recommend going with a legit Rode seller, just in case you have to deal with any warranty claims, which I will talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but even on Rode's website, they say you have to go directly to whoever you purchased from. So it's just a good idea if you actually are dealing with someone that's like a reputable dealer, seller. So just something to keep in mind. So I want to talk a little bit about why I purchased this mic set. So first of all, I did a lot of research, like I usually do with things that are a little bit pricey. I watched a lot of YouTube videos, and I made sure to find videos that were not just sponsored by Rode or a company that like provided the mic to the person giving the review. I wanted completely unbiased opinions about this mic. You guys know me, I share the good, the bad, the ugly, regardless of the company. Fun fact, this video is not sponsored by anyone. So I just wanted to have that unbiased review. So I watched a lot of those videos, and that helped me make a decision. I ultimately chose it because it was compact, universally compatible, easy to purchase accessories for if needed. I really liked the idea of having 2 transmitters so that I could potentially have guests on my channel if I wanted. Like Brady, we used to do videos, or we have done videos together doing stuff with Brady, so I'd like to do that again. It was really easy to set up and straightforward to use. And then the last reason that I kind of went for this is that it was recommended to me by Adam Glass from OTG Productions. He directed a movie that I was in a long time ago, so I've known him for a long time, and I totally trust his audio visual tech knowledge. So he suggested I get set up with this. So that was another reason. So I'm usually pretty positive, but let's talk negatives for a little bit. So one of the only things is the charging cables require a brick to actually plug them into the wall to charge. I think it would have been nice just at this price point to have a brick included that you could plug all 3 USB charging cables into. But at the same time, like, this is a company that is based out of Australia, so I understand that not all outlets are the same around the world. So I'm sure that's probably why it made sense to just stick to the USB-C to the USB-A cables and then leave it to the purchaser to find a way to actually plug it into the wall and charge with whatever brick was needed. So you can get your own plug. You can easily purchase those on Amazon. I'm actually gonna get one of those so I can plug all three things in at the same time to charge. I'll be sure to put that in my Amazon shop as well once I find one that I like. And then the only other negative thing that I have to say, first of all, it's something that I believe was a total fluke situation. I don't hold any negative feelings towards the company or the actual product for it. I think it was just, like I said, a fluke situation. So basically, I filmed around 6 YouTube videos once I got my Wireless Go set, and everything was fine. It turned out amazing. I was so happy with the audio quality. And then I turned them on to film another video, actually the Cricut Joy unboxing. I'll post a link to that if you're interested. And the receiver wouldn't work. It just wouldn't turn on, or rather it would turn on, but the screen was blank and it just had like a line going through it. So I tried to charge it fully. I tried to factory reset it a couple of times. I went on different forums online to see if anyone else had experienced the same thing as me, which they hadn't. I couldn't find any examples of it anywhere, and nothing worked, and I was so frustrated, which is why the audio in those videos is just trash. But I reached out to AV Shop where I had purchased it from, and immediately they started a warranty claim for me. So I had to mail at my own expense, it was about $40, everything back to them, and then they would attempt to repair it. And if they couldn't repair it, they said that they would just send me a whole new set. So I personally didn't think it was fair that I had to send it back at my own expense of like $40 or whatever, because I literally just got it not that long ago. And it wasn't an issue that I had caused. Like, I didn't drop it or anything. Like, it was just defective, I guess. I don't know. But I also didn't like that they couldn't give me a time frame for the repair. They just said I would receive an email once it was shipped to come back to me. So as someone that needs to record audio with my videos, I was like, great, what am I gonna do now? I have no audio recording equipment. So I went on Amazon and bought another Rode mic, which was the Rode Video Mic Pro shotgun mic, because it was gonna come the next day and then I could continue filming the video that I was trying to film. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to still record. And then I thought, oh, I'll just return it after my mic comes in. I ended up keeping it anyways as a backup just in case. But 3.5 weeks went by, and then I finally got an email that my mic had been shipped from the repairs. I received it the next day from Purolator, and it turns out they couldn't fix mine, so they just sent me a brand new set. I was happy to have the new set, but also slightly frustrated because after almost a month of waiting, mine couldn't even be fixed anyways. So I feel like it would have been it would have been better from a customer service standpoint to just immediately send a new one once they had received my damaged one in the mail, so they could see I wasn't just trying to get something free out of it. But yeah, once they received my damaged one, to just immediately issue a new one to be sent to me. And then if they were able to fix mine, then they could sell it as like a refurbished unit. I'm sure that there is a lot of reasoning behind their process and why they do things the way that they do that I don't understand, because I don't run that business. So I'm honestly not that bent out of shape about it or anything. In the end, the situation was rectified. It's all good now. We got through. There are definitely much worse problems in the world. Having said that, would I recommend this? Yes, 100%. Even with it being defective, or the first one that I got being defective, and the experience of sending it in, I would still definitely recommend purchasing this set. It works perfectly for the reasons I need it, and it really upped the audio quality and content creation process overall for me. If you are thinking about starting out though, I would say maybe start with something more budget friendly and then do what I did. Work your way up to this. I would consider it an awesome investment in yourself and your content, but it is an investment that is not necessarily something that everyone can do right off the bat. So start out with something more budget friendly and then work your way up to this. So with that, I hope you'll be able to make a more informed decision about whether or not this particular mic set, the Rode Wireless Go 2, is right for you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments section below. And if you want to hang out with me in between videos, I will leave all my social media links in the description box. But I am at the Foiled Plan on pretty much everything. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you have a super awesome day. Again, my name is Haley from the Foiled Plan, and that's all I'm gonna say. Bye!